What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing a beer from the Aslin Beer Company, and they're out of both Alexandria and Herndon, Virginia, and this is their double dry hopped Dunley Place. So this is what they are calling a double dry hopped double IPA. Comes in at 8% alcohol by volume, no IBUs listed in time of review. No idea how old this can is, but I will say this. I picked this up a couple weeks ago, and this got very limited distribution into the Western New York area. I picked this up at Brewed and Bottled in Lewiston, New York, and I think they had it for about a week when I rolled up. So I'm going to say, just to be safe, that this can is probably no older than 6 weeks old at the time of review. So yeah, anyway, Aslin, I've had a couple beers from them, never reviewed anything from them on the channel. This is the first review from them, and I enjoy what they do. I've had a couple hazies from them. I had a pastry stout back at the Liquid Art Festival in the summer of 2019. That was one of the best beers of that festival. It was just absolutely, it was fantastic. It was like banana and hazelnut and something else. I don't know. It was a crazy pastry stout. It was fantastic. So this is the first time reviewing a beer from them on my channel. I'm quite excited to give it a go. So see how this one is. Give it a pour. Yeah, so looking like your hazy. It's looking like one of your darker hazies. So, you know, like a hazy sometimes I get from other half that has more of like a straight on, really deep orange color. So that has a rich, deep orange honey. Now I say orange honey for other half beers, but that's really deep orange honey. Almost like has like a kind of like a almost rust kind of color to it too. Very turbid, murky. Making up words. Has about a finger and a half of this off-white, slightly tan, like very light tan colored head. Super creamy looking. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Let's get a nose. Ooh, that's nice. So right from the get-go, tons of orange, tons of citra. I believe they are double dry hopping this one with Galaxy and Nelson, but I'm getting a lot of orange in here. A little bit of like a candied stone fruit as well. Yeah, peach, apricot, things of that nature. Candied pineapple, sweeter pineapple. Now with Nelson, a lot of times I get white wine, white grape, gooseberry. Not really getting that in the nose right now, just to be honest with you. It seems like the Galaxy's kind of dominating. But it smells fucking fantastic. I am getting a little bit of like a malt character, like more of like a biscuity, bready, slightly crackery type of malt character. But it is sweet in the nose. But it has like just sweet citrus and stone fruit characters. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Really nice. Wow, that's real nice. Body on this one at 8%. This is like higher side of medium. This is a really big body to it, which is quite impressive to me. The mouthfeel, soft, smooth, creamy. I mean, this is your quintessential New England style double IPA kind of mouthfeel. It's kind of perfect for what the style dictates. So, yeah, props to them. The taste, sweeter orange, a candied, almost creamy, like peachy pineapple, mango type of thing, more so than the nose. I think the taste is better than the nose. Nose wasn't screaming like like an amazing type of aroma, but the taste is, it's somewhat simplistic, very simple in its nature, but at the same time really tasty. So easy to drink. Cannot tell you this is 8%. This drink's like 5-6%. There's no indication of alcohol whatsoever. And even though this is simplistic, it's just kind of working for me right now. The malt is kind of coming to the forefront a little bit. Not to the forefront, kind of like mid-palate's hitting me. A really nice biscuity, almost crackery type of thing. Sweeter. This one finishes slightly to the sweeter side of things, but it has a semi-dry finish and a model. Just let me do words today. It has a mild to moderate bitterness. So it's not really, just a very slight kiss of bitterness. Like a slightly dry finish, but it has a little bit of residual sweetness, but it's not too sweet, if that makes any sense. It makes it infinitely more drinkable. Just like the finish of this one, it's just making me go back for more, which is impressive. Yeah, the nose was setting me up for something that I was like, I think it'd be solid, but I don't know. This isn't the most complex beer on the palate for me right now. And I've done another review today, but it's working for me. And it's just, I don't know, it's just, there's something to be said for a beer that doesn't have to be super complex, that you just enjoy for the sake of it being a tasty beer. And that's this beer in a nutshell. So not much more to say about it. Hides the alcohol well. Really, I'm not getting a lot of the Nelson. I guess that would be the one slight disappointment. I feel like the Galaxy is doing most of the work here, but maybe the Nelson's underlying. But it doesn't really matter to me. I'm getting the citrus tones. I'm getting the stone fruit, like the creamy, sweeter, stone fruit, and a little bit of like that pineapple in here. And the malt's a little bit, it's weird because I don't get malt in a lot of double IPAs, but this one seems like a little bit of the malt's popping in. This might be an older can. Like I said, I don't think it's any older than 6 weeks old. But let's say it's even 2 months old. I think this is holding up extremely well, and I'm just digging it. I don't know. Not much more to say. So rating on double dry hop Dunley Place from Aslin. I'm going to give this a low 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.2 out of 5. It's a damn good beer, even though it's very simplistic to my palate. At the end of the day, you drink beer to enjoy it, and I'm enjoying this one to the tune of 4.2 out of 5. Not much more to say about it. Price and availability in the Western New York area, as far as availability goes, this is the first time I've ever seen an Aslin beer. I think they got slight distro in the area to... I forgot where it showed up here recently somewhere, and then Brewed and Bottle got their hand on 2 different beers, which I will be reviewing. The other one's with Champion of the Sun, I believe, which is, I think, just a regular IPA. And the fact that we even see Aslin in this area is just crazy. So most of the time, I think this is brewery only, or like, gets drips and drabs into the Virginia area, the Alexandria and Herndon area. But if anybody out there knows the distro of Aslin, let me know. Price for this one, I paid $20 for a 4-pack. I didn't buy a 4-pack, but that was the going rate, $5 a can. Would I pay $5 a can for this? Yeah, I would. I think it's damn good. And if I could get this super fresh, like a week or 2 old, I think this would be a fucking fantastic beer. So I might need to try this again super fresh, because I don't think this is super fresh. 6 weeks old, somewhere in that realm, but as is, 4.2 out of 5. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Until the next one, cheers.